Hello, everybody. Captain Marty here again. We've knocked another week in the head. It's Friday, March the 6th. Minimal fishing going on right now, but we do have a few things to talk about, and I'll be back to do just that in just a moment.
Ahoy there, folks. Captain Ben Brown here, and I want to invite you aboard the Miss Oregon Inlet 2. She's a modern 60-foot headboat outfitted with the latest top-quality safety and fishing equipment. We make multiple trips per day out of the world-famous Oregon Inlet Fishing Center. Visit MissOregonInlet.com or call us today at 252-441-6301, extension 1. So ditch the beach for a bit and set sail with the Miss Oregon Inlet 2.
Let's be real. No one wants to deal with nasty varmints like mice, roaches, creepy crawlies, and critters. Leave that work to the experts at Outer Banks Pest Control. Outer Banks Pest Control is the best on the beach when it comes to eradicating those unwanted creatures. They've been in business for over 25 years with well over 100 years of combined exterminating experience. Specializing in both commercial and residential properties, Outer Banks Pest Control has all the tools and equipment necessary to take on any pesky job. They pride themselves on top quality customer service and workmanship. Hey, if it ain't red and yellow, it's just some coattail riding fella. Outer Banks Pest Control, the best on the beach with a proven track record of excellence since the year 2000 and online at outerbanks-pestcontrol.com.
So everything is minimal right now. Mainly, it's just the time of year, number one, and it gets rough a lot. We've had a lot of windy days. That's normal. Got really cold water along the beach. We'll get back to that in just a minute. But we still have plenty of bluefin tuna around. Maybe plenty is too generous a word. There are a wide area of bluefin tuna that are scattered between Oregon Inlet and Hatteras and other places as well, further north and south. You know, there are 200 pounders, 150, 200 pounders average. Every once in a while, a big one like the one Aaron Wright found on the outrigger the other day. He released one over 500. But it seems like they're pretty finicky right now. Some of them want to bite, will eat, and some of them don't. But keep in mind, there are a lot of them out there. When I was a captain, I always wanted to, I wish you could snap your fingers and dry the ocean up just for a second to see what all is down there. And I bet if you could do that with these schools of roving bluefin tunas, it would blow your mind how many of them are swimming around out there. That's all I can think about when I think about a tuna is a tuna steak marinated in a little Allegro, a little zesty Italian salad dressing, and then cook it on the grill. You have that at the end of your fishing day, maybe that evening. But then you always cook a few extra tuna steaks and put them in the refrigerator, let them chill overnight, and you make tuna salad out of those the next day. And man, you talk about some good tuna salad. Most of the people that eat tuna salad that's made from a can have no clue of the difference. Mainly the tuna that goes into a can of tuna is what we would call a skipjack tuna. We don't even eat them. We cut them up for bait in the summertime because they're so bloody. But they are caught and bleached, and they ride around in the hold of a ship for months on end. And I don't know. I'm not much on canned tuna. So the bluefins are out there. There have also been a few king mackerel still. And there was a couple of blackfins caught over the last couple of days. But really, it's just nothing to write home about right now. A little bit picky. Surf and pier fishing, I mentioned I'd get back to that. The problem with all of that is that the water temperatures at Jeanette's Pier yesterday were 41 degrees, 42, 44 is about all I saw up and down the beaches. That's cold. And there's just nothing biting. I heard of, over the last 3 days, I've heard of 2 black drum caught down on Hatteras Island. I don't even know if that was for real. So just not anything really worth talking about right now. But keep in mind, we got through February. We're rapidly going to get through March. April rolls around, things start popping on the Outer Banks, offshore, along the beaches, and even back in the Sound. So we're not far from being where we need to be on an improvement in the fishing. That's just the way it works here on the Outer Banks. You know, it's a very seasonal fishery. And when it's good, it's very good. And when it's not, it's really, really slow. We'll take a little break. I'll come back and talk to you about what's going on in the backcountry, which I'll tell you, I'll give you a little trailer. Not much is going on in the backcountry, but we'll be right back and I'll bring you up to date.
Hi, I'm Captain Jay Cudworth of the Kokomo with Paradise Dolphin Cruises at Safe Harbor Marina in Wanchese. I want to invite you to take a ride out on the Roanoke Sound to see the majestic bottlenose dolphins up close. As a native, I'll be telling you stories from these waters as a boy growing up in Wanchese. Nature and history have combined to make this area unique, and I love sharing this special place with special people. So come on aboard with me and my crew and experience the real beauty of the Outer Banks. For more information, go online to ParadiseDolphinCruises.com. Again, this is Captain Jay. I look forward to seeing you soon.
You really would have to be a little bit picky to call it anything other than really slow in the backcountry as well. We have some rockfish, and they're roving around up on our inland waters, and if you're not in the right neighborhood, chances pretty good you're not going to catch them. I have not heard of any puppy drum, nor have I heard of any speckled trout lately, and I don't think we're going to hear about anything until the water starts warming up a little bit. It shouldn't be long now. The only things I have heard about was a little bit of catfishing going on up around Elizabeth City, and then even further up around Newport News. My friend Jimmy up there, he's been catching some catfish. And that's it. That's all I have to talk to you about, really, as far as anything in the backcountry. So we just got to wait. We got to be patient. This is a good time to be working in the yard and getting your garden ready to go. And you'll get plenty of fishing. In about 2 more weeks, we're going to start seeing a big change in my fishing reports. So meanwhile, take advantage of the warm weather. That sure is nice. I got to tell you, I really enjoyed being outdoors the last couple of days, and spend some time with the family and get ready. It won't be long. We'll all be fishing. I hope you have a great day, and may the good Lord bless you richly.